The thing that makes us unique is that there's really nothing in southeastern Wisconsin that is trying to, one, sell products, but more importantly, sell a culture, a sense of community. My name is Mike Luce. I'm the owner of Barbeque Supply Company in Greendale, Wisconsin. Yeah, we opened up April 2021, right on the tail end of the pandemic. We definitely take our customers' advice to heart. They're the ones that are out there kind of pushing the brand, and it's theirs. Customers want something, we'll definitely get it in. So a lot of the rubs and sauces we have are kind of born and bred in competition. We try to carry as many local products as we can just because we want to promote local. We produce our own. We also have some of restaurants of notoriety, Arthur Bryant's, Jack Stack's, Joe's. I mean, those are kind of Kansas City staples. But a lot of these have been in competition, which means that they've been battle tested and refined before they're actually bottled. Probably the most rewarding part about having your own shop is really collaborating with other businesses. You know, the high tides raise all ships, right? That and the customers. We are kind of stewards of what the community wants the shop to be. So that in part, it's, you know, the shop isn't just a company that stamps out widgets. It's building a culture, it's building a community, and you know, our customers really appreciate that they're a part of it. Yeah, so a lot of these are just additives to charcoal. So if you like the live fire smoking, you know, getting a bed of coals just off to the side of a smoker, throwing in a chunk of apple or hickory, that'll turn charcoal into a smoker. And then you just regulate the temperature by choking down the intake and exhaust. So the beauty about pellet grills is, you know, you're not pigeonholed to one flavor profile. So if you wanted hickory, or if you wanted a mix or an apple or a black cherry, like, you can easily change out those flavors to give whatever you're cooking a different flavor profile. The reason we carry this product specifically is really twofold. One, it's a great product. Two, they are local. And what kind of local company would we be if we didn't practice what we preach, right? So support local, demand a high quality product. So yeah, cooking pellets just kind of checks off all the marks that we're looking for in a company. These are great because you can treat it just like an oven. It's got that temp range that, you know, you can do cookies, brownies, pot pies, meatloaf, lasagna on here. I mean, people think of these as kind of a traditional smoker, and it's just barbecue. It really is the Swiss Army knife of outdoor cookers, right? So you can throw a pizza oven in here. You know, this one has the optional rotisserie that you can do a lot with it. And that's kind of the beauty. It's barbecue, doing ribs is kind of low-hanging fruit, but you can do so much more. And that's the exciting part, man. The more creativity you can get with this stuff, the more enjoyable it becomes. And then it goes all the way to, you know, the big unit, which, hey, you can feed an army with this. You know, there's never going to be a shortage of food when you have people over. Same functionality. So what I tell people is, think about it like this. Kettle grills are going to be kind of your stove top, right? So stuff that's hot and fast, burgers, brats, steaks, like something with that direct heat. That's really what like a kettle or a Kamado style grill is really popular for. This is going to be more like your oven. So roasting, baking, you know, smoking. That they're not competing against each other. They accompany each other. And what the Kamado style does, it does both things really well. So you can do long smokes on here, or you can go hot and fast. But there is a learning curve, and you're working with live fire. With the pellet grills, it's more kind of set it and forget it. You know, you can set the temperature increments in 5 degrees and monitor it all on your phone. I didn't think I ever needed Wi-Fi on my phone. I'm like, come on, what's getting up and checking it? But with, you know, I'm in the middle of something or mowing the lawn and I get an alarm that the pellets are low or that the meats hit the temperature that I need. It's convenient to have in your pocket. EK is a great It's a great example of what the grilling culture is. Originally PKs came out in 1952. The company was pretty popular. Then it burned to the ground. Like they had a fire, shut down. Somebody found a PK in a garage sale and cooked on it and thought, well, this is great. So they bought the company, reinvigorated it, and now you know, these are all cast aluminum with a 20-year warranty. They're really popular in steak competitions, and it's because they just work so well. Yeah, we're not Walmart. We're not the big box stores. This is a personal venture that we've gotten into. We wanted to almost make a shop that's it kind of feels like a surf shop, you know, kind of hip and trendy, but also, you know, caters to the, you know, upcycling and you know, the barbecue lifestyle. Anytime you see like a shack on the side of the road with picnic tables, like that's the kind of culture and that's the kind of aesthetic we want to bring to the shop. We're not specializing in new beginners and we're not specializing in experts. We kind of run the gamut. And to be honest, when those two extremes meet, they're always learning from each other. Typically, Wisconsin hasn't had a voice in the barbecue community. So what we're trying to do is be a megaphone and say, this is what barbecue folks in Wisconsin typically like, and hopefully that'll grow the culture and that'll be the voice in the barbecue world. Being in a small village of Greendale, we've been given the opportunity to do a bunch of different things. Hold classes is something that we're starting to get into. We have a barbecue competition in February that we're doing, a steak competition. And we do tastings from time to time. It's all part of getting people in and experiencing them and to inspire them to do more. It's searching for that perfect rib, right? It's kind of like the perfect golf score. Like you can always shoot for it, but it's almost unobtainable. Yeah. And the best thing to do is just practice, right? Just keep doing it, do more of it. Kind of the motto of barbecue is the only way to make good barbecue is by making a lot of it. And even if you don't succeed, even if you have something in your mind and you don't hit it, the failures are still usually pretty good.